Hello friends, hi, how are we today? I hope we're all doing well. I am here for a very quick pen review of the Bic Gelosity Quick Dry pens, and oh boy, am I ever surprised. They are absolutely wonderful. One of the things that I'm not going to do is do pen tests with all my multiple different pens. As you can see, I do have them over on the next page, and I feel like how thick these ones are, they write a lot like the Sharpie Ultra Fine Points, as well as the Pigma 0.7. They're pretty thick and substantial. I will say though, holy smokes, they do not run at all. At like the moment you touch them, they do not smudge. There are very, very few pens in my experience that do that, and they are wonderful. The other really good thing about these pens is that they don't skip. I honestly picked these up on such a whim, I think at either Shoppers Drug Mart or Walmart. Like, it wasn't like I ordered them specially. There's a pen that I'm trying to order specially. It's just from far away that I really would like. But the vibrancy of the colors, like it's showing up. I haven't added anything extra to this video. It's showing up just really nicely to color on camera. My only issue is that I like a black pen to use. So I'm a bit frustrated that there is not a black in the Bic Gelosity pens. But for colorful pens, especially if you're like a student or if you're a teacher, writing with this type of pen is just really phenomenal. I will say it is a bit heavier than I normally use. So, I don't know if I would use it for everyday use. I will do a pen test upcoming for the Kleena 0.5 and the Pentel Pilot G-Tech 0.4, and you can sort of decide your own way. But for everyday writing, I feel like the Bic pen is quite good in my Bujo, but in my planner, I definitely feel like it would bleed through. Here you can just see that I was trying it with a mild liner, doing the highlighter over the pen, and I've never had one that doesn't mess up the highlighter or that doesn't mess up the pen, and so this was absolutely outstanding. I, for some reason, forgot how to spell teal for a moment. Oh, that's a beautiful color. And then I just pen tested the 0.5 Kleena Energel, which is my everyday use. I think I've been using it for two years now, maybe 3 years now. It is my favorite. It also is a quick dry gel pen, but you can definitely see the thickness difference between them, I feel. Also, the Kleena doesn't get messed up when you put the highlighter over it. And then I was just seeing what would happen if you wrote on the pen over the highlighter and nothing. It's quick dry regardless of anything. It's really fantastic. So then I got my Pentel 0.4, I believe. Oh no, I got a Muji, and this is a Muji 0.7. And it is not as thick. But I will say I feel like it's a little bit more smudgy. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more smudgy. And when I write over it, it just there's a lot of skipping. Yeah, it's not as great a pen as the Pentel, I would say. But certainly the the other I found really nice was the grip on it. And intentionally wrote a little bit more heavily handed, so I could see how it went through the pages. This is just a standard Nota Bujo, and honestly, it just didn't, like, you can see my mild liners. You can barely feel the ridging through the page. It wrote so smoothly. There was no skipping. I was so impressed. I kept trying to find it. I was like, is there shadowing? What's going on here? But there wasn't. So finally, I think I pull out my Pilot 0.4 pen. And it also skips, but it's also not, it's also, I don't know, it's been acting like it's low on ink, but it's not. I don't know. Anyway, the long of the short is I think if they had a Bic Gelosity 0.5, I actually don't know if they have that. I haven't even done the research on that. Or they had the Bic Gelosity in black, I would probably use it. It's extremely comfortable to write with. And I just think, it's extremely comfortable to write with. And it would be probably an everyday pen for me, especially like when I have to go into the office starting in a couple of months when I get back from my mat leave. Like, it's just a comfortable pen. Anyway, what pen do you use in your planner? What pen do you use in your bujo? Do you switch it up? Do you still do colorful pens in your spread? Let me know in the comments down below. I really, really, really would like to know. I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Toodles!